In this tutorial, I want to show you the quickest and easiest way that you can add a subtotal to your data in Microsoft Excel. So here we have some data of sales by product, category, salesperson, and region. And we want to add a subtotal for each category. One thing to note is that the way your data formatted is important for this feature. As you can see, this is ideal for category because it's rows for electronics, then rows for furniture, and rows for clothing. But it could look a bit funky if you wanted to do the subtotal based on product or region, and you need to sort accordingly to have it look better. So now that's out of the way, we can add a subtotal in our data by first highlighting the data that we want to add the subtotal to. And then from here, we can go to the Data tab, and all the way to the right, you will see an option for Outline. Here, you're going to click on Subtotal. Now, you can choose the category that you want the subtotal to be based on. So here you want to be based on the category column. You can also choose the function that you want the subtotal to show. So it can be the sum, count, average, max, min, products, and so on and so forth. This example, I'm going to have it just be the sum. Now, what you do want the subtotal to be based on? Revenue, unit price, unit sold, or salesperson. I want this to be based on the revenue and the units sold because those are the ones where the subtotal makes the most sense. And you can choose to replace current subtotals if there are any, which can be helpful. You can add a page break between groups, which is important if you want to have each group printed off on a different page for reports. And you can also have summary below the data. So I'm going to click OK. As you can see, now I have a subtotal and a grand total for my data by category and for the units sold and the revenue. And I can click these numbers up above to have them grouped or ungrouped like so. Now, one thing to know with the formatting is that to kind of show what it would look like if you did it on a different category. I'm going to go to the same thing, outline subtotal. I'm going to have the same thing but based on product, for example, and then click OK. Doesn't work as well because it adds a subtotal every time the product changes. So note the way the data is sorted is important for the subtotal because it adds a subtotal at every single change. That said, hope you found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.